Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Welcome here to Real Sports Live. I'm Brandon Guzman, coming to you from Richard Flores Stadium as we have a district matchup here tonight between the visiting La Jolla Juarez-Lincoln Huskies. There they are on your screen right now as the band goes wild for them. Their away team. Love their band alongside. And now the SaberCats bringing the dogs out. See them trying to walk the dog there on your screen. Juarez-Lincoln's led by head coach Mark A. Gonzalez, and they're the SaberCats led by head coach John Campbell. Coming into this one with only one loss on the season. And it was to PSG North a couple weeks ago. They came off their bye week, recuperated, and here they are back on the field on a Friday night. It is their homecoming night. SaberCats and the Huskies, well, they're looking to spoil that. It's going to take a lot out of the Huskies to do just that. I mean, anything can happen on any given Friday night here. The SaberCats coming off a 59-7 win over McAllen High School. As for Juarez-Lincoln, well, things are on the other side of the spectrum. They came off a 53-7 loss to McAllen Memorial. They're currently 0-7 right now on the season. They're last in district. And here's one thing that the SaberCats can look at. They're currently at third place in district 15-5A, Division 1. SaberCats, they lost the toss, so Juarez-Lincoln deferred to the second half. There they are on your screen right now. The SaberCats going to be returning in the all-black unis, and the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies in all white. We're going to take you to the full screen as we get ready to get some football underway. Juarez-Lincoln coming off overloading the right, as that one's going to skid to the up back. Carlos Tamez. Tamez takes that one all the way up to about the 47, 48 yard lines where they're going to spot him. 38. And that's where the SaberCats start their first drive of offense, led by quarterback number 3, Bobby Garcia. He has a couple weapons alongside him tonight. We'll see if Jamal Poley's back from injury. He's rushing onto your screen right now. Number 7, Justin Navarro. Number 2, Carlos Tamez at the receiving end of things as well, and he has another secret weapon that gets rarely used, but used enough. It's a number 9, Jackson Shoop, and there he is taking the handoff right then and there. Juarez-Lincoln's ready for the stop. They're ready for that play. They come out of the pistol formation, and the first play of offense for the SaberCats gets them nothing. They get a 2nd down and 10 to retry this once again. Garcia looks to the sideline, gets a different play, audibling it out. And there's Poley, sets up right next to him instead of right behind him out of the pistol. They're now in the shotgun. Poley gets the handoff, slips out of a couple tackles at the goal line, catches the sideline, gets into Husky territory, and now they're set up with a beautiful field position. I mean, anybody would like this at this moment in time. They're all the way now at the 40-yard line in Juarez-Lincoln territory. Juarez-Lincoln looking for their first win. They could get a very, very big upset here. There's Garcia. He drops back to pass. A little conservative pass. Could have been intercepted, but there's Justin Navarro off to the races and into the end zone for 6 points as the SaberCats strike first here in district play. 6-0, and that was all a pitch and catch right then and there. We await the extra point from the kicker, number 38 for the SaberCats. 32, excuse me. Eduardo Valdez. We're going to take a look at the replay right after the extra point. The setup by Tamez, and the goes through the uprights for an extra point, which makes it number 7. Here's the instant replay. The pitch and catch from Garcia to Navarro for 6. You see Navarro there at the bottom of your screen, right on top of that 0 where Edinburg Vela's scoreboard's at. He's going to run a little, 5 and in and just sit it down. The linebackers were too close in coverage, and you're taught as a receiver to just cut it in, find the green grass, get open, and that's 6 plus 1, so 7 for Edinburg Vela. We'll be back with a kickoff after this here on Real Sports Live.
Sunny days or starry nights. Lay back or splash down. Brunch, lunch, or late night munch. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
Here we are back with the kickoff, our crowd mic. The batteries ran out, but we got batteries on the way, so don't worry about it. We're going to get the band. We're going to get the fans' reactions coming in soon. Right now, it's number 32, Eduardo Valdez, getting things underway for the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies. They're going to field it right inside the 15-yard line. Cutting it to the left-hand side is, I believe, number 30, Emilio Batres. So Batres puts the SaberCats at the 21-yard, puts their Huskies at the 21-yard line, and now they take the field. They're going to be led by senior quarterback number 3, Javier Castillo. He plays quarterback and plays DB. So a lot of these guys are two-way players, the offensive and defensive line, of course. That's obvious. But here we go. 1st and 10 for the Huskies, and they get stopped in the backfield quickly. That's number 99, I believe, Jake Duffner. Actually, number 94, Alexander Soteo, making a play for the SaberCats. It makes the Huskies lose 1. As we get the correct time on our end, it's actually 10:28 and counting here in the first quarter of action. SaberCats struck first. Blitz coming from the cornerback. Might just sit on it, stay back. It's going to be another handoff, and guess who it is? The big number 99 coming off the edge, Jake Duffner, making a play for the SaberCats. And they go backwards once again, or he got back to the original line of scrimmage. That's number 24 on the carry, Pedro Menchaca, also playing running back and linebacker as well here for the SaberCats. For the Huskies. Here we go, 3rd and 14. They lose 3 yards on that last play. 9:47 and counting here in the first quarter. Trips to the right for Juarez-Lincoln. They hand it off once again, and there goes Menchaca. Gaining about 2 yards, going to bring it up to a 4th and 12. Maybe a 4th and 11. We got to wait for the official spot. And indeed, he only gets 2. So here goes the Huskies punting unit. They're on the field now. SaberCats came up with a 3 and out. It's number 7 back deep to receive for Edinburg Vela, Justin Navarro. Navarro already has a touchdown in this one. He could add another one on this return. We'll see what they decide to do. Play clock down under 10. And the snap is away. Pressure comes. Could have been blocked. And Navarro goes back deep for it. Fields it about the 40 in his own territory. Cuts it across the 50, takes the sideline, picks up a couple blocks, and gets tripped up right at the 21-yard line, maybe the 23, and that's where the SaberCats start drive numero 2 here in this one. It's going to stop the clock with 8:52, and they're already in Husky territory. Here's Bobby Garcia and the SaberCat offense once again. One-on-one down on the bottom of your screen for Justin Navarro. He's going to run across as Garcia scrambles to the right. He's going to tuck in and run himself as he steps out of bounds. Probably gaining about 4 or 5 on that last play. Maybe a short 4-3-yard gain with 8:45. He steps out of bounds. Want to thank everyone for joining us here on this beautiful Friday fall evening. There's another handoff. This time it's Poli, and a flag gets thrown in from the side judge nearest to us, and might be a holding for the SaberCats. I'd love to give it to the crowd. Might give it to the official so y'all could hear his call, but you see the hand signals there. He holds his wrist with one arm onto the other, and it's going to be bringing the SaberCats about 5 yards back. So a 2nd and 7. Well, that's going to turn into a 2nd and 17 here for Edinburg Vela on the left hash. New running back in for Edinburg Vela is going to be Demas De Leon. He sets up next to Garcia here in this one. This next play goes. Striking it out quickly. Garcia hit as he threw by big number 77 for Juarez-Lincoln, Angel De Leon. And that's going to stop the clock with 8:23. We're going to wait for our clock to roll down and catch up with the official clock here at Richard Flores Stadium. And the SaberCats now with 3rd and 17. Empty set for Edinburg Vela. Bobby Garcia all by himself. And we're going to have a timeout called down on the field. Juarez-Lincoln calls their first of the half, and we're going to take one as well here on Real Sports Live.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. SaberCats. With a 3rd and 17, 8:23 here. Garcia still in the empty set. He drops back to pass, looking right, stumbles, catches himself, stays on his feet, lets one loose to his running back, and that's going to be caught back at the original line of scrimmage, and then a couple more. Good, awareness, good ball vision right there by Garcia. Able to stay on his feet, good balance. Never let that kind of stuff go unknown. As we are down to just under 8 minutes here. And the SaberCats, well, they're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Trying to get the Huskies to jump off sides, and we might have a timeout coming from Coach Campbell of Edinburg Vela. He's, getting closer to the official. Likes what he sees, and he calls his timeout. So that's going to be a timeout for Edinburg Vela. We're going to take one as well. Both teams have exhausted one. They got 2 apiece after this here on Real Sports Live.
And you're watching Real Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San.
And here we are back, 7:41. SaberCats going to attempt the field goal. That's going to be high and short, as the wind might have played a factor here. Wind's blowing about northwest. So SaberCats come up empty on that possession. And now Juarez-Lincoln, they have a little bit of life. They came up with a stop on defense, as we got our crowd mic back on for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a plus when we could have the sounds of the game coming at you as well. 7:33 left to play here in quarter number 1, and to SaberCats, they had 2 drives, and they got stalled in that last one. And it was all due to a holding penalty by one of the receivers or linemen off of a stretch play to Poli. Here's Castillo. He's going to hand it off to the running back. And that's going to be Patrick Olivares, getting the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies a nice chunk of yardage. They're going to get halfway to the first down marker. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 here at their own 25-yard line. Man in motion, that's number 4, Luis Olivas. Handoff once again to Patrick Olivares and the SaberCats. Stop them short a yard, so Olivares making a play and starting short. We'll see what they do here. Diego Costilla, the receiver / DB, well, he's going to bring in the play call from the sideline for the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies. 6:22 left to play here in the first quarter. And here we go, 3rd and 1, big play for the Huskies to keep the drive alive. They don't want to punt it back. Pressure might be coming from Edinburg Vela. They motion over. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper and Jake Duffner. Well, guess what? Well, he's in the backfield once again. And another big stop for the SaberCats and number 99. Off the edge, unblocked. Well, that's something that you cannot do, especially with number 99 on the field. A lot of big guys that we can compare him to. Probably current players, Micah Parsons from the Cowboys, for those Cowboy fans. And the OG, here comes Duffner off the edge once again. The older people, Lawrence Taylor. Here's Navarro. He gets the feels the punt and gets brought down in Juarez-Lincoln territory. And there goes a flag. It's being thrown. That's Justin Navarro spiking it down in frustration. And they're going to lose about 15 yards on that last play. Not something that you want to see, especially when you got good field position already in your opponent's territory.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 7, the return team, 15-yard penalty.
There you go, 15-yard penalty from Justin Navarro, and he's going to be sent back 15 yards. So now the SaberCats, instead of being in the Huskies' territory, they're going to be backed up in their own, but not too far off, only at the 39-yard line. So only about 11 yards, and they'll be back into position. I'm sure Navarro's going to hear about that one. Probably just heard about it right now on the sideline. You know, you got to keep your cool, especially in a game like this. A lot of people call it a trap game. We had another one of those last night. I was here with Kevin Nato. We were giving that call. New quarterback in is Miles Lopez. He's going to sling one out to Navarro. Makes a guy miss, and he gets brought down at about the 45-yard line. 5-14 and counting here in the first quarter. SaberCats still leading by 7. Only touchdown was a pitch and catch from Bobby Garcia to number 7, Justin Navarro. Both seniors, gratefully, they're going to be missed come next year, but they got the man, the sophomore, Miles Lopez, at the helm right now. And it's going to be an offsides on the Huskies. So Lopez able to draw them offsides. They get 5 yards, and now guess what? They're set up at the 50-yard line. So they got about 150 feet to go before they get into the end zone, if that's what they can get this time around. Here's Poli. He's slipping through the offensive line, the defensive line. Probably put Vaseline on himself or baby oil just before the game. Looking a little slippery there. Another first down for the SaberCats as they're moving the ball now inside the 40. Another handoff to Poli to the right-hand side. And he's going to be short of first down, probably about 8 yards he's going to pick up there with 4:22 left to play here in the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out from me to you guys. Let everyone know where you're at. And a handoff there to Demas De Leon. That one's going to fall short as he gets tripped up. right behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 1. He's going to get lucky and fall forward for 1. There's Navarro catching the sideline, and another touchdown for number 7. Justin Navarro making another big play for the SaberCats, and this time it brings in 6 more. We're going to take a look at the replay just after this. Extra point attempt by number 32, Eduardo Valdez. Kick is up and through the uprights. It's good for point number 14. Here's an instant replay of Justin Navarro's touchdown, his 2nd of the night already here. Wildcat read option, and he reads that defense like a book. 14-0. We'll be back with the kickoff after this here on Real Sports Live.
1,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Two touchdowns for number 7, Justin Navarro already. And we still got about 3:41 left to play here in the first quarter. He's already having himself a night. Here's a kickoff from Valdez to Juarez-Lincoln. He's going to send that one out of bounds, and the flag comes in. So either Juarez-Lincoln wants the re-kick, or they get 5 extra yards off of that. Here's the official on the call.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. Ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. First down.
So there you go. Ball is going to be placed at the 30-yard line for the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies. And their last drive, they couldn't get the first down on the 3rd and 1. It was Jake Duffner coming off the edge, sealed the deal. That was that. And now here are the Huskies back again on their 3rd drive of offense. Dropping back to pass is going to be a screen play to the left-hand side, and guess who's there? The SaberCats. Gang tackled, and that's probably going to bring up maybe 3 yards. A 2nd and 7 coming up next for Juarez-Lincoln. Here we go. 3:12 and counting. Man in motion is Olivas. It's going to be a handoff, and the SaberCats are there for it. Number 59, it looks like from up here. Actually, 56. It's going to be Nicholas Guevara making a play for the SaberCats. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for Juarez-Lincoln.
Short 1-yard gain sets up a 39 from the 31.
Juarez-Lincoln needs 9 yards to keep their drive alive here. We'll see if they can do it on this next play. It's not 4th down territory because the SaberCats, well, they can score from just about any place on the field. Here we go. They shift over a man in motion. Flag comes in, and it's going to be stopped short. Might be a false start, or it might be on the SaberCats. They're doing a false start motion, but here's the official.
14. Makes 3rd down.
So there you go. It is on Juarez-Lincoln. They're sent back 5 yards, so a 3rd and 9. It's going to turn into a 3rd and 14. Clock continues to roll. 1:54, under 2 minutes here in the first quarter now. We want to thank everyone for tuning in. For those of you that are watching, like I said before, if you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. Give you a shout out. Getting a tackle in the backfield there is number 4 for Edinburg Vela. George Vasquez making a big play in the open field. And we'll see if we got time. Instant replay split. We're going to give it to you. There's the play on the right side. There's George Vasquez. He's right on top of the Edinburg Vela sign. He creeps up, and he's going to be showing blitz, and he just gets in there in the backfield, and he brings down the quarterback. And now the Huskies, well, they're punting once again under a minute. We're about 60 seconds away from the final play of the first quarter. Low snap, gets away from it, rushes up the middle, and he gets back to about the 23, 24-yard line, and the SaberCats, they come up with a stop there, and that one is just going to be on Juarez-Lincoln. The bad snap, they could have gotten away, but the SaberCats set with a good field position, and 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's only about 23 yards to go for pay dirt. SaberCats with their 4th trip. As the offense comes out, it's going to be number 10, still leading the pack, Miles Lopez. He's accompanied by number 21 in the backfield, Demas De Leon, the junior running back for Edinburg Vela. Play action to the left, snapping it down quick as a receiver, number 7, Justin Navarro, making guys miss, dragging them into the end zone, and touchdown number 3 for number 7 on the night. Justin Navarro making another big play for the SaberCats with 3 touchdowns on the night. Kick is up and through the uprights. Here's the instant replay of Justin Navarro's 3rd touchdown of the night so far. You see him there at the bottom of your screen. Not too sure if we got the whole play going on. There's a play action. Nice little comeback route. Take it to 12, bring it back to 10. He drags about 3 Huskies alongside with him into the end zone. Kickoff after this here on Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Here we are back with the kickoff. 31 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. And the SaberCats, well, they're going to kick it off for the 3rd time tonight. Fumbled down inside the 15-yard line, and the Huskies, well, they're digging their hole deeper and deeper. It's going to shave off about 3 seconds on the clock, 28 now. And Justin Navarro already having himself a night, 2 different quarterbacks and 3 touchdowns. It was the first one from Bobby Garcia. The second one was courtesy of himself in the Wildcat, which he was playing quarterback at the time, so it does count. And then the last one we just got out from right before the break. It was from number 10, Miles Lopez. Here are the Huskies, backed up deep at their own 12-yard line with 28 seconds left in the first. High snap, they're going to sling it out to the left, and the pass gets dropped. That's intended for number 80.
Number 80, Jose Williams.
Jose Williams, the junior.
Defensive coverage, number 12, A.J. Reyes.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 now for the Huskies. They're taking their time out in the huddle. They're bringing the play called in from the sideline. It's number 14, Diego Costilla, making it known that he's bringing the play call in. Here's a handoff down the middle. Probably got away with a face mask, and the flag comes in from the back of the side of your screen, actually, by the head judge. Here he is on the call.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. 44. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
So the Huskies, well, they caught a break. They got 15 yards, an automatic first down. That's going to set them up just shy of the 30, probably about the 27. Actually, the 28-yard line. So math was off just a bit, but it's going to take us down. Probably the second quarter. Is about 8 seconds and counting left in the first. So I won't be surprised if we got to take it to commercial break right before the quarter ends, and we're going to do just that. First quarter lead, 21-0, the SaberCats, and it's been the show of number 7, Justin Novato. We're going to be back in just a moment.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hello.
Quick break and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, if you got a Roku TV, go and download our Roku app. It's going to be under Real Sports Live, and you could be watching every football game. We have all the channels there. They're going to be live on that. Right now we are streaming our St. Joseph Academy game. That's going on. They're playing Hyde Park. A nice little pitch and catch from their quarterback. That's number 18 playing a QB, Patrick Olivares. Olivares struck it out to number 9, I believe, Jaime Garcia. So go check it out on our Roku app. .11:30. That play took off 30 seconds. Another quick wide receiver screen. That one falls incomplete. It's going to stop the clock with 11:17. Here in the second, as it goes back, intended for number 80, Jose Williams. Williams couldn't come up with a second catch. But here he is, back in the huddle. Third time's a charm. 3rd and 5 here for the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies. You just got to shake it off, and you got to look ahead to the next play. As a receiver, you got to have a short memory, especially as a quarterback. Well, any position to be exact here on the gridiron. A short memory leads to big success. Here's the handoff, cutting to the edge, and Jake Duffner does it one more time, dragging him down by the jersey in the backfield. And the Huskies, their punting unit is going to come onto the field once again. Back deep to receive. We're going to call him the Genie. Grants you 3 wishes, gives you 3 touchdowns. We'll see what he can do here on this punt return for number 7, Justin Novato. This time it's a good punt, and it gets sailed away. He's going to field it at about the 40. Taking it back to the left. Catching the sideline, needs the punter to beat. And he's going to take it all the way inside the 40-yard line, just shy of the 30. And the SaberCats set up. Good field position once again from Justin Novato. 32-yard line to be exact, with 10:28 here in the second quarter. In at quarterback for the SaberCats is number 2, Carlos Amez. He's going to come out of the Wildcat, and he's going to take that one in for a big play. SaberCats probably got away with a holding. Inbounds, he was tackled, so the clock continues to roll. With 10-10 left in the second. Here's Miles Lopez at quarterback, looking to the right, redirecting traffic downfield, almost gets intercepted, but it's almost caught by number 35, I believe, for Edinburg Vela. That's Lucas Barca. A holding nonetheless, so good thing he got rid of it. A little too late though. It's gonna be on the offensive lineman, number 74 is gonna get that call, Ronnie Ramirez. Sophomore, playing with a sophomore, so SaberCats in good hands for a couple more years. Here's Lopez once again. Two receivers to the left. Solo man at the out of your screen is Carlos Tamez. They hand it off to De Leon. He cuts it in. 2nd and 13 is going to turn into a 3rd and probably about 8.
Gomez at number 30.
3rd and 5 actually. So a nice chunk of yardage picked up there by Damas De Leon. SaberCats looking for a first to keep the drive alive. Another hitch route out to Navarro. That one falls incomplete. Clock stops with 9:20 as we try to fix our camera quality for you. Looks a little too bright. Here's Lopez dropping back to pass once again. Looks for a shoot down the middle. It was good for a first down if he would have caught it, but incomplete it goes. And the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies, they come up with their second stop on defense. Moral victories here, little by little. They are 0-7, so this late in the season, that's probably what you might be getting, especially against a high-caliber team like Edinburg Vela. 9:16 left in the second, and the Huskies' offense comes back onto the field for another drive, another opportunity. It is homecoming night for Edinburg Vela, so during halftime, you are going to be seeing the halftime festivities first. You're going to be seeing the band of Juarez-Lincoln. The Huskies are going to perform first, and then right after that, they're going to be the halftime festivities. They're going to be announcing the king, the queen, all that stuff.
Is brought down by Jake Duffner and
all the
Sanders
stuff that
Patel.
people do during homecoming. Under 9 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. 21-0, the SaberCats lead. 3 touchdowns by Justin Navarro, all by himself. Another running play to the left. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. 8:25 and counting. Under 8 minutes. High snap for the Huskies. They're going to launch it out to the right side, and it goes incomplete. Stops the clock with 7:50. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Punting unit back onto the field for Juarez-Lincoln. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, sticking with us. If you're watching your SaberCats or you're watching your Huskies, let us know. Give you a shout out. Navarro's back deep to receive the punt once again. Punting it away is going to be number 24 for the Huskies, Pedro Menchaca. Another nice punt. Fielded at about the 45. Cuts it in, cuts it out. Navarro's looking for 6 more. He wants to do it on a punt return this time. Already did it on offense. Clock stops at 7:35. He wants to do it. On special teams. Handoff down the middle. Poli catches the sideline. One guy to beat, and he doesn't do it. Inside the 20 he goes. And a huge play by number 1, Jamal Poli. As we take a look at scores from around the Valley, that games that we are covering on Real Sports Live, it's 23-7. Sherryland leads Mission Veterans. Lyford is leading Santa Gertrudis 12-7. That game's with 9 left in the second. Miles Lopez, play action, finds Poli on the reverse screen, beats the guy to the sideline off of a stiff arm, and 6 more go on the board for the SaberCats, as it is Jamal Poli this time, getting a piece of the pie. We have Hyde Park and St. Joseph in the third quarter. That one looks like it's still 0-0. We have Los Fresnos and Brownsville and Hanna. They're tied up at 7 apiece. Oh, here we go. We have an updated score, 16-14 actually. Brownsville St. Joseph leads Austin Hyde Park. Odom versus Banquet. Odom leads 7-6 in the second. Those are the games we got going on. Here's an instant replay for you. Jamal Poli was able to get it. Stiff arm, gave him the upper hand, and he got 6 out of it. We'll be back with commercials after this here on Real Sports Live.
A-rated Texas Education Agency District. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Resaca Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
And here we are back. 6:58 left to play in the second quarter, and it's 28-0. Edinburg Vela is leading in this one by 4 touchdowns. A touchback as that one rolls into the end zone, and the Huskies take over at their own 25-yard line. .658 left to play in the second quarter. Don't forget to stick around for halftime as well. While the homecoming festivities are going on for Edinburg Vela, we're going to be replaying first half highlights of this ball game. Down goes the quarterback. Number 13 makes a play. Julian Guevara. Down in the backfield he goes with 6:40 and counting here in the second quarter. We do also have the Battle of the Arroyo on our website right now, so if you're wondering a score on that one, go check out our website at realsportslive.com. There's a quarterback keeper. It's going to be number 24, Pedro Menchaca. Getting that one to go.
On the tackle, number 42, Samuel Maldonado.
It's Harlingen leading San Benito 14-0 with 3:52 left in the second quarter. We're over here looking with 5:40 and counting in ours. about ahead to halftime. A lot of games around the Valley about ahead to halftime. As it comes down to it, it's going to be Menchaca at the quarterback. He takes a snap. Over the top it goes and incomplete for number 9, Jaime Garcia. Stops the clock with 5:18. And the punting unit makes another appearance for Juarez-Lincoln. Still the goose egg on the board for them right now. As it is a sold-out crowd over there at Bogus Stadium for the Battle of the Arroyo. 14-0 is the score. We're going to be keeping you guys updated on scores of the games that we're covering. If you're curious, why not? Go check out our Facebook page. We have our slate for tonight's games. New punt returner back deep. It's going to be number 12 for the SaberCats, Alec Reyes.
Menchaca's punt goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
So the SaberCats offense, they're going to make another appearance here very soon. We do have a number of games going on as well tomorrow for volleyball. We're going to get that up for you guys in just a moment. You guys are going to be seeing some basketball soon as well. It's going to get us kicked off here. Here's Miles Lopez. He takes the snap, drops back to pass, sends one over the middle to Jackson Shoup. Number 9, the tight end, catches it. And the sideline as well. He gets pushed out of bounds eventually by number 2, Pedro Rodriguez. But a big play for the SaberCats puts them in Husky territory off the bat. 33-yard line. So the SaberCats are at. They hand it off to De Leon down the middle. He's going to fall forward for about a gain of 4. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 as we head to the 5-minute mark here in quarter number 2. Lopez stretch play to the left-hand side. It's De Leon who gets the handoff. Catches the edge, but not enough to turn up as he gets tripped up. But enough for a first down. So the SaberCats keep the chains moving, and they keep the drive alive with 34, excuse me, and counting. The cowbells start ringing as a flag comes in from the far side. Might be a offsides or a false start. They didn't stop the play right away, so it might be on the Huskies. Here's the official with the call.
There's a flag on the field.
The hands were on the hip, so that means there was an offsides on the Huskies. Keeps the drive alive. 4:26 and counting in the 4th as the official gives the signal to get the clock rolling. 1st and 5, 13 yards to go for Edinburg Vela. Lopez fade to the to the right side, excuse me, and Carlos Tamez can't get the feet in bounds. The senior wide receiver looking for a touchdown tonight, doesn't want to go out empty-handed to get his fair share as well. 2nd and 5. Lopez and Poli in the backfield for Edinburg Vela. Only 2 receivers out wide. It's Tamez and Navarro. Quick out route to Justin Navarro and the one-handed attempt, but that goes incomplete as well. 4:09 now here in the second quarter, excuse me, with 3:05 left to play. Two-back set for Edinburg Vela on a 3rd and 5. That's Tamez, and the flags start jumping in. Could have been a false start as it was delayed. The flags fly in from every angle, and it's going to be the Huskies catching a break here. 4th and 10 now. Excuse me, 3rd and 10. Get to replay the down. So SaberCats right back where they started at the 18-yard line now. 7 in the second. Lopez looks, scans the field, scrambles out to the left-hand side. Pass goes incomplete. And the Huskies come up with a stop with 3:59 left to play here in the second quarter. Another stop for Juarez-Lincoln. And another moral victory, you could say, for the Huskies. Setting up for the field goal. Looking to be about a 20-plus yarder, 30-plus yarder maybe. And this one's through the uprights and good. 3 more points on the board for the SaberCats with 3:55 left to play. We'll be back in just a moment here on Real Sports Live.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
And we're gearing off for the kickoff once again. It was number 32, Eduardo Valdez, tacking on 3 points for Edinburg Vela just before the break. And now here he is to kick it off to the Huskies once more. Fielded at the 5, dropped but recovered. Making a play, cutting it to the right-hand side, back into traffic he goes. And all the way up to the 25, 26 yard line is going to be the return man, number 9, Jaime Garcia. .348, that's where it sets us up here in the second quarter, 26 yard line. The Huskies on 26, and the defense for Edinburg Vela, that defensive line not letting any Husky get past that first level into the second or even into the third. They're going to make the Huskies work for it. 3:35 and counting. And the Huskies go nowhere on that last play. They only shift opposite sides of the hash from the left, nearest to us, to the right side on the home, or nearest to the home crowd. There's a pass from Menchaca to the right side. Pass goes in, or complete. That's intended for number 14, Diego Costilla. As we head under 3 minutes, it's going to be a 3rd and 5 for the Huskies. Looking for 5 more yards, looking to keep this drive alive. They don't want to give the opportunity for Edinburg Vela to tack on either 3 more points or 7. There we go. Menchaca draws back to pass. Screenplay tipped and intercepted by the SaberCats. That's number 94, Alexander Sotelo, making a play and getting 6 more. This time on the defensive end. Making it 37-0. And that made me jump out of my seat. I'll tell you that much. 2:09 is the exact play. It's the exact time on the clock as we await the extra point, and then we show you the replay. So defense getting in on the action as well for the SaberCats. The crowd goes wild on the home side. And it's Eduardo Valdez once again. Kick is up and away and through the uprights, making it 38 for Edinburg Vela. Here's the instant replay. The Huskies, it all starts off with breaking the huddle. as Menchaca dropping back to pass, tipped by one of the defensive end, and Sotelo brings it in for 6. Be back with the kickoff after this here on Real Sports Live.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
There's our brand new commercial for Real Sports Live, our Real Sports Live network. Catch it on Roku TV and as well as on our website. We have it there for you. Kick is away from Valdez. It's going to be a stinger to the goal line and a touchback for the Huskies. Puts them at their own 25-yard line with 2:09 left to play here in the second. Right now the game plan for Juarez-Lincoln should just be run the clock out. Run it one time. Bring it down 40 seconds. Run it again. Take off another 40 seconds, maybe 38 seconds. And hopefully you have enough by then to get a first down and just do as you wish at that point. 2:09 left to play here in the second. And the SaberCats lead 38-0. It's 3 touchdowns by the SaberCats. Number 7, the offensive weapon, the genie in the bottle that they got, Justin Navarro. He can grant you 3 wishes, and he can grant you 3 touchdowns, just like the snap of the finger in the first quarter. Here's a jet sweep. This one goes for number 9, Jaime Garcia. He spins out of it and gets brought down after probably getting back to the original line of scrimmage. It takes us under 2 minutes with 1:50 to be exact. This actually loses 2 yards. There's a complete pass for the Huskies. Like I said, you get that first down. Of course, you're going to try and score. Right now, why not? You got 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. You're at your own 41-yard line. The best you could do at this point, or what you should go for, is 3 points. Of course, you want the touchdown. Of course, you want the 7 points. But right now, we're already under 60 seconds left to play, with 55 to be exact. And Huskies back in spread formation, rolling out to the left-hand side. A holding call gets thrown, and almost diving in for the interception is going to be number 5, Anthony Moreno. But a flag down. It's going to stop the clock with 41 seconds. And here's the official with a call.
Holding, offense, number 62. 10-yard penalty, makes first down.
There you have it, holding on the offense. That's going to be number 62, Oscar Gonzalez, the senior. Cost the Huskies 5 yards. So now backed up at their own 31 is Juarez-Lincoln. Here come the cowbells. Huskies fans going wild. Menchaca, quarterback read. He's going to keep it on the read option. Maybe gains a yard after that one. We're down to 30 seconds here in the second. And that could be the last play of offense. Huskies might want to go for one more. 2nd and 20 now. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. 3 touchdowns by wide receiver Justin Navarro, a field goal by number 32, the kicker, Eduardo Valdez, and a touchdown by the defensive lineman, an interception, Alexander Sotelo. It's going to take us to the half, and that makes it 38 for the SaberCats. We'll be back in just a moment here on Real Sports Live.
Graduation Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburg Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
The Rio Grande Valley Birding Festival will be held at the Harlingen Convention Center November 9th and the 13th. Registration open for over 100 field trips, seminars, and special events. Entry into the trade show, Birds of Prey flight shows, and Children's Nature Nuke are free. Come join us. Visit rgbvf.org for more information.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Take a ride or ride a wave, build a castle or visit a castle, morning stroll or nighttime roll. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburg North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Emma.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que cómo le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Emma.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Sunny days or starry nights. Lay back or splash down. Brunch, lunch, or late night munch. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live! We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Resaca Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
We are the Edinburg North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting ahead soon. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburg Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard, call today 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
The Rio Grande Valley Birding Festival will be held at the Harlingen Convention Center November 9th and the 13th. Registration open for over 100 field trips, seminars, and special events. Entry into the trade show, Birds of Prey flight shows, and Children's Nature Nuke are free. Come join us. Visit rgbvf.org for more information.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Take a ride or ride a wave, build a castle or visit a castle, morning stroll or nighttime roll. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay, Mia.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburg North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. a district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live!
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Me or you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We're the Harlingen Sound Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work. Debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student, ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your needs.
Barato.
You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Sunny days or starry nights. Lay back or splash down. Brunch, lunch, or late night munch. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
Garcia looks to the sideline, gets a different play, audibling it out. And there's Poli, sets up right next to him instead of right behind him out of the pistol. They're now in the shotgun. Poli gets the handoff, slips out of a couple tackles at the goal line, catches the sideline, gets into Husky territory, and now they're set up. 40-yard line in Juarez-Lincoln territory. Juarez-Lincoln looking for their first win. They could get a very, very big upset here. There's Garcia. He drops back to pass. A little conservative pass. Could have been intercepted, but there's Justin Novato off to the races and into the end zone for 6 points as the SaberCats strike first here in district play. As we get the correct time on our end, it's actually 10:28 and counting here in the first quarter of action. SaberCats struck first. Blitz coming from the cornerback. Might just sit on it, stay back. It's going to be another handoff, and guess who it is? The big number 99 coming off the edge, Jake Duffner, making a play for the SaberCats. And here we go, 3rd and 1, big play for the Huskies to keep the drive alive. They don't want to punt it back. Pressure might be coming from Edinburg Vela. They motion over. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and Jake Duffner. Well, guess what? Well, he's in the backfield once again. And another big stop for the SaberCats. And fall forward for 1. There's Novato catching the sideline, and another touchdown for number 7. We want to thank everyone for tuning in. For those of you that are watching, like I said before, if you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. Give you a shout out. Getting a tackle in the backfield, there's number 4 for Edinburg Vela. George Vasquez making a big play in the open field. 21 in the backfield, Demas De Leon, the junior running back for Edinburg Vela. Play action to the left, snapping it down quick as a receiver, number 7, Justin Novato, making guys miss, dragging them into the end zone, and touchdown number 3 for number 7 on the night. Exact here on the gridiron. A short memory leads to big success. Here's the handoff, cutting to the edge, and Jake Duffner does it one more time, dragging him down by the jersey in the backfield. And the Huskies do this 12-7. That game's with 9 left in the second. Miles Lopez, play action, finds Poli on the reverse screen. beats the guy to the sideline off of a stiff arm, and 6 more go on the board for the SaberCats, as it is Jamal Poley this time. You guys are going to be seeing some basketball soon as well. It's going to get us kicked off here. Here's Miles Lopez. He takes the snap, drops back to pass, sends one over the middle to Jackson Shoup. Number 9, the tight end, catches it. And the sideline as well. He gets pushed out of bounds eventually by number 2, Pedro Rodriguez. There we go. Menchaca draws back to pass. Screenplay tipped and intercepted by the SaberCats. That's number 94, Alexander Sotelo, making a play and getting 6 more this time. And here we are back, halftime, about to get, started, or the second half is about to get started. We put 3 on the quarters and 12 back on the game clock. It's the SaberCats. They're going to be kicking off first. Excuse me, they're going to be, they are going to be kicking off first, I do believe. They do lead 38-0. We had the first half highlights running just before then. This homecoming king, queen, prince, and princess were just announced for Edinburg Vela. That's up and over with. There's the horn from the scoreboard. And now we're ready for the second half of action. SaberCats lead right now 38-0. If you missed it, well, don't worry about it. After the game, you can go back. We're going to have the whole full game highlights uploaded later on tonight. We're also going to have player of the game posted on our Facebook, our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram account. So make sure you go follow us on there. You can figure out who got player of the game for the game that we're doing right now, and as well as all the other games we're covering on our social medias, on our YouTube, on our Facebook. Don't forget to go check out our Roku channel if you got a Roku TV. And of course our website. Kickoff from Valdez. It goes to the Huskies and a touchback, and the Huskies are going to start off at their own 25-yard line, down 38-0. Justin Navarro, 3 touchdowns on the night so far. We don't see him returning punts anymore. He had 1 from Bobby Garcia. He had 1 from number 10, Miles Lopez, and then he had a quarterback keeper off of the Wildcat by himself. So here go the Huskies. They take the stage, and we get ready to get this game underway. For all those that are still around watching, well, we appreciate you. Here we go, 12 minutes on the clock. And the third quarter starts now as the Huskies hand it off down the middle. Big play coming out of it. They got about 9 yards and the flags. They start flying from every direction on the field, and it's going to be the Huskies maybe catching a break. Here's a call.
Face mask, defense, number 11, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
So there you have it, 15-yard penalty on the defense, and the SaberCats off to a shaky start. You don't want to see the flags flying after the first play of our defense in the SaberCats case. As for the Huskies, well, they catch a big break, play a drive that started at their own 25. They give them the forward progress after the flag. So now that they're at their own 47-yard line, getting close to Husky territory, to SaberCat territory. 1st and 10, and the clock starts to roll again. Another handoff down the middle. This time the SaberCat defense read it like a book. They were waiting for them at the line of scrimmage, and they knock them back a yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 now for Edinburg Vela, for Juarez-Lincoln. $11:10 and counting. We forgot to start our clock on the broadcast, but we got it up to speed now. We take a look at around the valley, the games that you can catch on Real Sports Live. We have a lot of good ones going on for you right now. Of course, this one is 38-0. SaberCats lead, and we have a timeout called just as the play clock was heading down to 0. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to let you know the scores around the valley that are being covered on Real Sports Live.
And you're watching Real Sports Live!
And welcome back. 38-0 the score, 10:50 left to play in the third quarter as we just got it underway. It was a face mask penalty from the SaberCats defense that gave the Huskies pretty good yardage. They're at their own 46. Scores are on the Valley. We have Lifer leading Santa Gertrudis 6-0. Actually, those are the highlights that are being ran during halftime. So excuse me for that one. Pass out to number 9. Jaime Garcia cuts it inside, met by a gang of SaberCats. And forward progress, he keeps going. The ball comes loose, and it's number 13 on the recovery, Julian Guevara. But we're going to see this exactly as the SaberCats do come up with a turnover. You see them jumping in joy, going to the sideline. The ball flies in the air.
SaberCat defense by number 13, Julian Guevara.
And Guevara making a big play. We're going to have to look at the instant replay for you. No doubt about it. Here's a full screen as the SaberCats take the field. It was Jaime Garcia making a big play, but he just had to hold on to the football, and the ball comes loose. It was Julian Guevara who stripped it and recovered it by himself. Here's Miles Lopez. Play action, sets his feet, strikes it out to the left, and a late hit on the quarterback, but no flag is being thrown. And it's going to be an interception, but they're calling it complete. Juarez-Lincoln. The coach is down on the sideline trying to figure out, hey, whoa, that's our ball, but of course they're far away across, so they can't really make the call. Here's the handoff to Jamal Poley to the right-hand side. He has blocks, stiff arms the man, and gets pushed out of bounds past the 30-yard line. Right exactly at the 30-yard line is where they're going to mark him. So the SaberCats moving downfield with ease, not missing a beat from the first half. So we'll give you the scores once again. I want to apologize for that. It is Lyford leading Santa Gertrudis 28-10. Sherryland is leading Mission Veterans. I believe that one is 33-7, excuse me. You have this one going on right now. It's 38-0, SaberCats leading. La Grulla and Raymondville High School, they're tied at 7 in the third with 6 minutes left. As Leon takes that one down the left-hand side.
Emilio Matres.
Hyde Park and Brownsville St. Joseph, 42-21. The Bloodhounds win that one as the game comes to an end. Here's Lopez looking for Tamez in the corner once again. Pass goes incomplete. They ran this play just before the half ended in the second quarter with about 3 or 4 minutes left, and it was the same play, the same situation. I don't know about the same down. The ball was on the left hash. Tamez ran the same route to the right side. Incomplete. They're trying to connect there. They're still trying to look for that, that play that's going to get him over the hump. Is going to get Tamez his touchdown. There's Poley. Sipped on extra baby oil during halftime, and he goes in as he slips through the whole defense for 6 more. And the SaberCats strike with 6 coming out of the half on their opening drive. It's 44-0 now, with 9:09 left to play in the third quarter. Extra points by Eduardo Valdez. It's up, and it is through the uprights, and that gives them 45. Here's an instant replay of Poley's touchdown. Diving forward gives them 6, and we'll be back with the kickoff after this here on Real Sports Live.
House corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We are back. 45-0 SaberCats lead. It's a score of 14-7 down in Los Fresnos as they take on Brownsville Hanna. The kick from Valdez sends it into the end zone for a touchback, and the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies start at their own 25-yard line. We have Odom and Banquet. Banquet, they're 14-13 down in the second quarter. And of course, we go over to our website at realsportslive.com. If you want to check out that Battle of the Arroyo with the Cardinals out of Harlingen High School and the Greyhounds out of San Benito. It's Harlingen that leads 17-7 with 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's a handoff to the running back. It's going to be number 9 on the carry, actually. Jaime Garcia.
Garcia running the ball to the 25-yard line. Defensively, Julian Guevara for the SaberCats.
Brings it back up to the original line of scrimmage, and we are working with a 2nd and 10 for Juarez-Lincoln. 8:34 and counting here in the third quarter. Pressure coming from the left-hand side. Pass goes incomplete. And that was number 23 coming off the edge, screaming off the edge. Bernabe Gonzalez, the cornerback. Junior for the SaberCats. That stops the clock with 8:22. Gotta reset that. We are back up to speed. Low snap. Menchaca fumbles it. Pressure comes. And down in the backfield he goes. Still fighting for a couple extra yards. A 3rd and 10 is going to turn into a 4th and maybe 9. See if he gets 1 or 2 off of that last play. We head down to the 8-minute mark. And it's 4th and 8. So the punt unit comes back onto the field for the Juarez-Lincoln Huskies. Low snap, and Menchaca gets it away. He looks like he got hurt on that last punt as he limps off the field, stopping the clock with 7:24. Able to get off on his own 2 feet. The SaberCat offense comes back once again for their second drive of the second half. SaberCats starting off at the Huskies' 43-yard line, a low punt. You know, it was Menchaca who was already hurting after he scrambled out of that last play. Then the punt just made it a bit worse, so he couldn't get the leg he usually gets on. Here's Miles Lopez, sends one right to the ground to the feet of number 2, Carlos Tamez. Down on the field is Demas De Leon breaking loose into the second level. Third level gets tackled out of bounds, and the flag goes out of the screen to the top of your screen. He's going to send that one to the moon, or shooting star coming down. Here's the call from the official. They hit out of bounds on number 34, the defense. And that's just, you know, those are the penalties you got to avoid, especially this late in the game. you're down 45-0. You just don't want to give up careless mistakes like that, careless yards. And there's Miles Lopez. He's getting brought down, maybe making it back to the original line of scrimmage or gaining a couple. 7:03 here in the third and counting. He's gonna make it back to the line of scrimmage, bringing up a 2nd and 10. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. And the SaberCats only got 12 yards to go to see if they punch it in once again. Lopez, play action, strikes it out to the left. There's Navarro, right over his head it goes. And the clock stops with 6:44. And we're talking about a big game, a big sold-out crowd. It's 17 for the Harlingen Cardinals, and San Benito just came up with a touchdown. So 17-14 is the score at about the same time and the same quarter as we are in this game. Here's Lopez, dropping back to pass, has to scramble out, gets caught up and just throws it away right to the man with the third down stick. Turns into a 4th down with 6:47, and the SaberCats, well, they might stay on offense. All right, so they're gonna call that an intentional grounding on Miles Lopez. And the sophomore's got to learn quick, so having him, play these couple of games, having him play this late in the game and, probably finish out the ball game, he's going to start learning those mental mistakes that he's been making, or not the mental mistakes, I guess we'll call them the mistakes he's been making, and then he's going to learn mentally and physically of what it takes to play at the varsity level. Playing right now as a sophomore, it gives him such an advantage for the next 2 years that he has going on here at the SaberCats. Kick from way out is good from Eduardo Valdez, and the SaberCats tack on 3 more. We'll be with the kickoff after this here on Real Sports Live.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 230.
Here we are back. Kick is underway and a touchback once again as Juarez-Lincoln. They're not even going to try and return this one. Last couple kickoffs that the SaberCats have had, well, they just let it sail into the end zone, and the Huskies decide they're going to pick it up and go with it at their own 25. Big play made over in Harlingen as San Benito comes up with a fumble recovery down inside the Cardinals' 10-yard line. Right about the 10-yard line. They're going to pick it up and scoop it probably about the 18. Here's Juarez-Lincoln. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch that game, it's a good one. That's down on our website, realsportslive.com. You're going to want to click on the RSL network on the top of your screen. It's going to have home, RSL network, RSL YouTube, the magazine about us, and how to contact the man, the owner himself, Mr. Joe Bowling. He's over there doing that one in Harlingen right now. So San Benito with an opportunity to take the lead. As we head under 6 minutes in the third quarter here at Richard Flores Stadium. SaberCats leading 48-0. If you got any questions, comments about the ball game so far, something you guys want to discuss, just put it down in the comment section and we can talk about it. Here's a handoff. That one's going to go to number 9, Jaime Garcia. He's going to take that one up on a 3rd and 10. He's going to, 3rd and 11. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11. It's going to bring up a 3rd and maybe 5 or 6. band from Edinburg, Vela. It's going to be a handoff to Garcia to the right-hand side, trying to take the corner. He's going to get brought up. A 3rd and 6. Knocks him back maybe 2 yards. We're going to bring up a 4th and 7, a 4th and 8. The clock continues to roll down under 5 minutes. Eagles leading, the Mission High School Eagles leading 23-20. Here's a punting unit for Juarez-Lincoln. Make an appearance. Back deep to receive is the return man. It's not Navarro. It's going to be number 12 for Edinburg Vela, Alex Reyes. So the Huskies band, they made an early exit back to La Jolla. And the band you're hearing is from Edinburg Vela. They're still, they're right down the street. So they're out here enjoying it. The homecoming crowd is in full effect. Vela opened back in 2012, so think about it, it's already been 10 years. The Edinburg, or Robert Vela's been open. Here's Demas de Leon making a big play on 1st and 10, and he continues to go down the field as the SaberCats get another first. And they're going no huddle. They're rushing back to the line of scrimmage. Juarez-Lincoln doesn't have time to adjust, and they bring him down in the backfield. That's number 77 making a play for the Huskies. Angel de Leon brings down Demas de Leon. And we got a man down on the field. Injury timeout. We're going to be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
There's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district. A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Resaca Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
And we're back. Injured player down was number 68, Julian Navarro. SaberCats taking over once again. That's Demas de Leon, cuts it inside, cuts it outside, and in the end zone for a touchdown. But flags come in from the back judge. Only time will tell what the call will be. Here it is.
Welcome back. Offense, number 9. 10-yard penalty for the spell foul. Second down.
Block in the back, so you can scratch that off the scoreboard. We're going to keep the SaberCats at 48. Just going to be at the spot of the foul. So, you know, Coach John Campbell's not going to be happy about that call. Having played for him, I know it's the little things. especially this late in the game. Sabercats lead in the third quarter, 48-0. Clock continues to roll down. Here's another handoff. De Leon gets it once again, cuts it in, cuts it out, and might be another block in the back, but the Sabercats get away with it. And a touchdown for Damas De Leon. He gets it taken away, and he gets it right back. The snap of a finger. 54-20 is the score.
Blocking for the Sabercats, 52, Kai Ben Leon. 72, Saul Ramirez. 74, Ronnie Ramirez. 76, Noel Rocha. 77, Marcos Caballero.
Extra point is good. 55-0. Sabercats lead. Here's a rushing touchdown by Damas De Leon. And the Sabercat band, enjoy them. Their fight song is on right now. Be back with the kickoff here on Real Sports Live after this.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
Valdez sends it away. A short one takes a bounce at about the 10-yard line, and the Huskies pick it up. Move it up to about the 20-plus with forward progress. And with 2:42 left to play, we're going to have another player down. So injury timeout, and guess what? We go back to a commercial break here on Real Sports Live. Matter of fact, we can scratch that. Player got up, and he's jogging back on his own power. It's always good to see. There you hear the Juarez-Lincoln cheerleaders. They're still cheering for their Huskies, no matter the score, no matter the night, no matter the hour. 9:26 real time here in Edinburg, Texas. Here are the Huskies from their own 21-yard line. They hand it off, and they get met quickly. The line of scrimmage. Weather here in Edinburg, Texas. It's a cool 74 degrees out, but the humidity is what gets it real muggy. It's 71% humidity. Wind speed's about 12 hours northwest. So that field goal missed earlier in the second quarter, or the first quarter, I believe, by Valdez. Going down south, you know, the wind did play a factor. Field goal as well, but it was missed, and we have it at 55-0. Under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Another handoff to quarterback keeper for the Huskies. They go nowhere with 1:52 left to play, and it brings up third down and 11 for Juarez-Lincoln.
Third and 11 for the 20.
Pressure comes in. Nice open field tackle in the backfield by number 23 of the Vela Sabercats. That's Bernabe Gonzalez. Or Bernabe. That's what I heard the the announcers say. So we're going to keep it at Bernabe Gonzalez. Under a minute left to play here in the third quarter. It's going to be Juarez-Lincoln punting it away to the SaberCats, down by a whopping 55. Kick is away. It's a short one. And it's going to roll back. SaberCats recover it. They take it out to the left-hand side. They have space. One guy to miss. And flags start flying. He's going to step out of bounds at about the 25. And more flags fly as well. That's number 12, Alec Reyes, on the return. Those flags are going to be bringing the SaberCats backwards. We got to wait to see what the official call is from the head official. Here he is.
Personal foul. Line flag block. Number 94 on the return team. That penalty is declined. And return on the back. Number 48 on the return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
So we got a blindside block that was declined. That was probably more up at around the 30-yard line in Husky territory. So they declined that one. Both of them were going to be at the spot of the foul regardless, or exact spot of the foul. So they're going to push them back either 10 or 15. And the block on the back happened over here at about the 40-yard line. So the Husky says, you know what, we're going to accept that one and push them back 10 yards. So now Edinburg Vela starts at their own 32. And Carlos Tamez is going to take it off a jet sweep, catches the sideline. The flag doesn't matter. He has the speed to get into the end zone. The 5 and 6 more go on the board for the Robert Vela SaberCats as the quarter expires. Making it 61-3. There's actually 7 seconds left in the third quarter. And Tamez has the speed down the sideline. He had the blocks by his offensive teammates, his receivers, the running backs, the offensive linemen, the tight end. They all made it happen. Here's the extra point by Valdez. It is up and good, making it 62. Here's the instant replay. For Edinburg Vela. Carlos Tamez got his touchdown he's been waiting for. It's going to be out of the Wildcat too. Look at that offense blocking. Beautiful blocking by the receivers. And he has the speed to break away from it. We're going to be back with the kickoff. Actually, you know what? We're going to stay with you.
Section C, Section D, or Section E? Who wants Raising Cane's?
We got a little challenge going on the home side. You see the SaberCat fans. It was packed when the game started, and they flooded out. They said, you know what, we're going to beat the traffic. We could watch it on Real Sports Live, and I'm sure that's what they're doing here. 62-0, SaberCats lead in this one. As we get into the fourth quarter, we'll see where Coach Campbell draws the line and putting points up. Kick is away. Fielded at about the 15-yard line. Taken out to the left. No flag gets brought down, but there's a big tackle by number 6 of the SaberCats, Ethan Cruz. Takes it down to the one lingering second here in the third quarter. And they're going to give one play to Juarez-Lincoln with that 1 second left up. They should have just let it run out and take us to the fourth.
Mr. Guzman, is it Section B and C or 2 sections, B and C?
But it is what it is.
To all the fans in Section B and C, you get a free certificate for Raising Cane's box combo.
Here's that last play of the third quarter. Right now, and then we'll head to the fourth. Juarez-Lincoln at their own 26. Quarterback keeper. That does the second. It's off the board, and we head to the fourth after this here on Real Sports Live.
And you're watching watching Real Sports Live.
They got the stadium rocking here, getting them to jump around. As we start the fourth quarter, the SaberCats lead 62-0. Juarez-Lincoln is going to be faced with a 2nd and 12 at their own 24-yard line at the start of the fourth. Dropping back to pass, another screen play. That one's lobbed up, and Garcia gets brought down quickly. That's number 23 making a play, Gonzalez.
Coming in hard on the tackle, number 23, Bernabé Gonzalez.
And Gonzalez causes an injury down on the field. So we're going to be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
Some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburg Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
Welcome back here. Injury timeout. Injured player was able to get back on his own 2 feet and jog off to the sideline with his athletic training staff. Made him get a workout as well. Clock is rolling here. So we got a rolling clock at Richard Flores Stadium as the SaberCats lead 62-0. It's a 3rd and 13. Huskies at their own 23-yard line, and they get brought up back quickly, probably back to the original line of scrimmage. And the bunting unit makes another appearance. SaberCats will get the ball back. It all depends on the spot, how far the punt goes. There's going to be a new punter in, number 10, for Edinburg, or excuse me, for Juarez-Lincoln, their kicker, Miguel Campos. Haven't seen much of him tonight. Only at the start of the game when the SaberCats deferred to the second half. Play clock barely started on a 4th and 11. It's down to 33, so what they're going to do is they're going to let it roll all the way down to probably about 4 or 5.
Number 12, AJ Reyes.
And then they're going to get it to go. So that was their tactic. You see, they bring on another guy. Their 11th guy is who they were missing, just to make the time roll down and not make it seem obvious of what they were doing. At the 9:59 mark, the punt gets blocked, and the SaberCats have it right back inside the 15-yard line. And another big play for Edinburg Vela, of course. We're going to take a look at the instant replay for you. There's the other guy coming in. And it's number 94, Sotelo. We thought the punt was away. Got the camera guy.
And a pick 6 for a touchdown and a fumble recovery. Outstanding job by Sandro Sotelo.
And there is the SaberCat fans cheering as the PA announcer reads out Sotelo's stats. A pick 6. We saw it earlier in the second. And then he had a fumble recovery right here off of a blocked punt. So he had himself a night. And now here we go. A new player in, a new guy in. First time we see number 14 tonight for the SaberCats. And why not give them all playing time? Marquez Fuentes. He's listed as defensive back, a sophomore defensive back. And he's playing quarterback on a QB sneak, or QB draw, excuse me. 9:17 left to play here in the fourth quarter. And we see him once again, quarterback keeper to the left-hand side now, has blocks, has open space, and the SaberCats strike one more time for 6. That's number 14, Marquez Fuentes, getting in the end zone for Edinburg Vela. Eduardo Valdez gets the extra point to go, and here's the instant replay. Fuentes gets his first rushing touchdown of the season, the first time we see him tonight, and probably at quarterback, probably the last time he was a sophomore. There he goes in for 6. Back with the kickoff in just a moment.
The Rio Grande Valley Birding Festival will be held at the Harlingen Convention Center November 9th through the 13th. Registration open for over 100 field trips, seminars, and special events. Entry into the trade show, Birds of Prey flight shows, and Children's Nature Nuke are free. Come join us. Visit rgbvf.org for more information.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Here we are back, 8:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. SaberCats get their 69th point of the night, and they lead by a chunk. It's going to be a squib kick down to the up back from Valdez. Juarez-Lincoln, they have it up to the 30, and that's where they're going to start their next drive.
Line drive kick is returned by number 24, Pedro Machaca.
A little update from that Battle of the Arroyo. It's 24-21 in the fourth quarter. If you want to go check it out, it's on our website, realsportslive.com. Go check it out. I believe it's Mr. Joe Bowling himself calling that ball game. It's a rushing touchdown for the Harlingen Cardinals. They extend their lead to 31 right now. To 30, excuse me, and then the extra point tacks on to 31 if they were to convert. Just giving you updates from other games that we are covering. Take a look at the weeks ahead for the SaberCats and Juarez-Lincoln as well. We're going to give you their remaining schedules on the district. We are in week 8. So it's coming down. It's slowly winding down the football season. Then we're going to head into the playoffs. So for the SaberCats, they have only La Jolla Palmview here at home next Thursday. And then they're on the road for their final game of district play in McAllen. They play Nicky Rowe, who is currently in that second place spot only because they played last night and they won. So right now, Edinburg Vela might jump up to second place. PSJ North has the lead as they have the win over Edinburg Vela between those two teams 4 weeks ago, we're going to say, because there was a bye week in between. As for Juarez-Lincoln, their remaining schedule looks like the PSJ North Raiders next week. And then the following week, they're going to play their crosstown rival, La Jolla Palmview. So they're going to play the Lobos very soon. So here's a punting unit coming back on for Juarez-Lincoln. the Robert Vela High School band playing some tunes. Punting unit waiting for the clock to drip down to about 5. The play clock, and they're going to put it away. District 15 5A. St. PSJ North leads it 4-0 in district play, 7-0 on the season. Nicky Rowe is right behind them with 4-1 in district play, 6-2 on the season. So Edinburg Vela is going to make that jump up to second place. You know, probably whenever the stats get updated, as they only have 1 loss in the season to a top-ranked opponent, I guess you could say it. And then Palmview, they're right behind with a 2-2 record, or excuse me, 2-2 record in district play. They're in 4th place. McAllen High School, 2-2 on the district. McAllen Memorial 1-3, Rio Grande City 1-4, and then the Huskies at the bottom at 0-4. This district is kind of figured out already. Here are the SaberCats on offense at their own 40. They move it up. Minutes.
7-7 for the SaberCats.
Left to play here in the 4th, and the SaberCats, well, they got this one in the bag since probably the 2nd quarter. The backups are rolling in. All the starters you saw at the beginning of the game are catching breathers. They got the jerseys off. They got their shoulder pads off, and there's a rush by Gonzalez, still on his feet. Moving to that 3rd level, and he gets brought down in Husky territory at the 41-yard line.
First down, SaberCats.
And the clock will continue to roll here. Right now, PSJ North is leading McAllen Memorial 48-3. 2 minutes left there. McAllen and Palmview, that one hasn't been updated since the 1st quarter, but it is 7-7. Here's the 1st and 10 from the Huskies 41. SaberCats snap the ball. The defensive backs are in at quarterback now for Edinburg Vela. Not something you see every day.
On the tackle, number 2, Pedro Rodriguez. Next week, Vela High School will be hosting the Hoya Palmview. It'll be their senior night. It'll be on Thursday, October 27th.
There you go. You have it. You heard the PA announcer. Next Thursday's Edinburg Vela's senior night. And then, of course, their last game against the district opponent that they've had probably scheduled on their calendar right after PSJ North. There's Gonzalez breaking loose. They got Nicky Rowe in 2 weeks to finish off the district season. And then right after that, that following Friday, Texas high school football playoffs get underway. Always an exciting time of year when your team makes it in. You barely squeeze in, well, you might not make it far, but you never know. Anything can happen on any given Friday or Thursday night, or even Saturday. Some games are played on Saturday. Surprisingly, handoff down the middle for the SaberCats.
To Cyrus Skolot.
Under 2 minutes, no 2-minute warning in high school. The NFL. So now you got the backups of the backups coming in. Well, you got to get the play call from the sideline. So they reset the game clock to 25, and they wait for it to hit the 1 minute mark. Looks like we're going to be taking kneel downs here. With 1:36 left to play, of course. They're not going to snap the ball until it comes down to it. The defensive line, they're ready for anything that comes their way, though. So we had 3 touchdowns by Justin Navarro, the wide receiver in the first quarter. He broke this game wide open. One by himself. One from Bobby Garcia and one from the quarterback. The other quarterback, number 10, Miles Lopez. The band freestyling. There's the first kneel down, 44 seconds left. And right when they take this one, under 40 seconds, well, they're going to snap the ball, and that's going to do it. SaberCats put this one in the bag here at home and their homecoming night. And it's going to be a big win. 69 to 0. The Robert Vela SaberCats put this one away. Want to thank everyone for tuning in. Want to thank all the Husky fans for making it out to come see their kids play. Want to wish the Huskies, the fans, and the players, of course, a safe ride back to a safe drive back home. It is late at night. The highway, it's very dangerous. So we're gonna sign off here. I'm Brandon Guzman and Eduardo Guzman on the camera. So long and God bless.